Welcome back to No For Real podcast.
I'm Elsie.
I'm Yasmeen.
And I'm Thuraya.
Hello,
How are you
hello.
guys?
Good, how are you?
Good. We're feeling a little bit down today. Don't know why.
Yes,
I woke up a little bit tired, not gonna lie.
same.
Too.
I slept enough, but I woke up tired.
Same.
And then the minute I woke up, I started cleaning the house.
Immediately.
Took my nail polish off. I don't know, I had so many things to do, but I was tired. I was just like doing them
Yeah,
and moving on. How about you?
same. I just feel exhausted. Like, I feel like my body is just, like, I just want to be in my bed and not do
Seriously.
anything. But
exactly
I
how I
have
feel.
to, so here we go.
We signed up for this.
Exactly. No
Not
one's
this,
forcing us.
not this, but like as in
That-
the entire day, just, but this, we love this.
Yeah. Sometimes I wake up tired, but then the tiredness goes away within the day. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like the more I do things, the more I get less tired. So hopefully that happens today because I still have so many after this.
It will. Knowing
Yeah.
you, it will, for sure.
But yeah. Well, today's subject is going to be random things that we want to talk about, really, because we've been very consistent with our subject. So we really just want to be more open and go with the flow and, I don't know, just say things that are in our heads, things that we are seeing, living. You know, it doesn't have to be one specific subject. It could be,
topic,
could lead us to that, but like, we don't know.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Oh.
Do we want to do the one good, one bad thing?
yeah.
As
yeah.
in of those couple days.
Of course, we have
course.
to.
Okay.
Yes.
Who wants to start?
I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
My down is that Simpson invited me to boba yesterday with her and Thuraya, and I couldn't go. And they argued.
That makes
At
sense.
10 at night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then,
Did we argue?
oh yeah.
I totally forgot.
Not argue, but like misunderstood, as
Yeah.
in usual.
Really?
But definitely not an argument. No,
I don't remember.
but like misunderstanding each other. And Thuraya, there is something that you do when you don't understand me. You just give me a side eye. Yes,
Like,
you
you kind
do.
of like get over the conversation and you're just like,
Yes.
okay, like, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that this one just doesn't want to let it go. Like,
And I don't. I'm used to it by now. It's just something that I would love to share with y'all, just to understand this pattern that we have right here.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, yeah. My down, if we're doing downs,
Yeah.
is that I ordered extra boba and I let it stay in the fridge, and I did not know that I can't do that. Elsie just told me,
Don't do that.
and I don't feel well. It's not the best.
It's not
thing.
sitting right with your
Yeah,
stomach.
it really
it's extra
isn't.
jelly.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It's all about boba today.
It's kind of selfish, you know? I thought your down would be that I didn't go.
Habibi, I initiated it. And I was praying for it, but it just
But you
did
were
not.
doing labor at work, at
Labor.
home. labor at work. labor
I
at home.
was, yum. I
Yeah.
was.
And that's
Yeah.
more important.
It was at the moment much more important.
Your dad would not be happy.
No, really.
No, he would
It was
literally-
like literally threatening me, like, dude, everything in your room has to be movable tomorrow. I was like, okay.
Deadline.
literally.
That's
What's your
great.
down, Thuraya?
What's my down? I don't want to have a down because I don't have a down, honestly.
Okay, that's good.
I absolutely no down. My up is that every client, every person that I'm helping with, like finding homes and spaces and everything, they're all like at the finish
That's
stages, like almost under contract. So I'm like, yay. And it was super hectic in the past like 2 months. I've been actually, I would say the past month, I've been helping 3 to 4 people all together by myself. So it was like a little bit hectic, and I have to give time to all 4 like evenly. But now it's almost done. Almost all 4 are under contract. So I'm really, really happy. I'm just like, ooh,
That's
thank
good.
God I'm going to sleep happy, no stress. I guess that's also what was causing a little bit of stress because it's just too much sometimes. But I don't need an assistant. Don't apply.
Yes.
Not yet.
We're not hiring.
Not yet. I will be hiring one day. Just not now.
I actually saw this. What did I see? I don't know what I saw. I don't know if it was a video or a blog, But somebody was saying that hard work kind of like makes you feel better when you get the end result. And like they were talking about how bad it was like
Definitely.
to have an assistant and or like have somebody doing the hard stuff of your job, because then you don't feel as rewarded whenever the ending comes. I feel like you're like that. Like you wouldn't hire someone unless like you just really couldn't handle it.
I really cannot give my thing that I need to do to somebody. Like I cannot give that away. I don't know why. I have to do things by myself. I have to go through every single step and make sure that it's done how I want it to be done. So it's very hard for me to give somebody this and just sleep. You know what I mean?
Like a perfectionist.
You're not a perfectionist. I just have to be involved in what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be my way. Sometimes my way is not perfect. You know what I mean? But it's just, I cannot let it go.
Yeah.
Like even if I have an assistant, I'll probably be watching what she does 24/7. So what's the point?
So don't apply.
But that is perfectionism.
Yeah.
Because you think your way is the only good way to
Okay.
do it, you know? Which is a good, in some certain things, it's a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you just want to make sure everything is really good.
But I always think about having somebody. I always think about, oh, I wish I have help. But then when I really think about it, I'm like, are you able though to give whatever you want to give away and sleep happy? No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I feel you.
Yeah. There's something that is here.
Yeah.
What's my up? Oh, my up is that one of my BFFs is here for the weekend for me.
Oh, that's a very up.
Yeah, I'm not really like able to see her a lot because she came for like a specific reason, and like that's
Gotcha.
like taking up a lot of her time. But I swear, even just knowing that she's here makes me so happy.
That
you know,
is
like
so
that she's in
cute.
my energy. She's in my area.
Yes. That's cute.
She's in the H-Town.
Hell yeah. My up is I went out with my sister on a little date. It was
Sister
cute.
date.
Yes. And we had the best sushi ever. The food was so good and I was just happy the entire night. And yeah.
If it's sushi, you know Simsim's going to be there.
Oh, yes. It's so good. We need to go there.
You know,
also.
some people don't like sushi.
I feel
And I
like-
cannot relate.
I do not want to know you if you don't
No,
like
I
sushi.
think that like there's so much different type of sushi. You just haven't found the one you like.
Yes, thank you. I feel
Yes.
like sometimes you really eat a bite of bad sushi, and that's a bad experience because it could be very bad. I've
Oh,
had
yeah.
some bad
Yes, yes,
sushi.
me too.
Yeah.
And then the good ones is like you just can't stop eating.
Exactly. Like there's nothing compared to that.
Oh my God. We had like a really good roll in that place. And the guy thought that it was fine. Like, that's it. And I looked at him and I was like, bring me another one. 'Cause
She's like, keep
What's
it
going
going. This is like a refill.
I'm waiting. Literally. But yeah.
Every time I go and eat sushi, I don't know when to stop.
I really
I keep
there
eating, yeah.
there is no thing that makes you stop, you know? Like,
Yes, it doesn't hit until later.
it does not.
So true.
No, literally, when you're
Until,
leaving
like-
the restaurant and you feel exhausted from how
Like
much
I'm like,
you've been,
who's gonna
like,
drive? Because I'm not driving.
I can focus.
So true.
But yeah, that was really good. Okay.
All right.
What do we want to get into? Get to the nitty gritty.
Oh gosh. No. Stop. Please. Petition to have Simpsons. Stop saying that.
And please let us know if you're with her, like in school. Where is she learning this?
Let me tell you something. They're also asking where I'm learning. No, literally.
And I swear we don't say that. Neither
No.
me or Elsie.
No.
We do not.
I'm not kidding. One of my friends, I say Lordy Lord, and he's like, where
Where did you learn that? What kind of TV shows are you watching
Yeah, we
alone?
have
I
to
don't.
find
I'm
out.
not.
There has to be somewhere you're coming.
First of all, I just finished. What's her name? Ginny and Georgia. So it's not like I watch recent things.
Okay, so
But,
Georgia
oh.
says stuff like that because she's Southern.
No, but she doesn't say Lordy Lord.
Yes, she does.
She never did. She never did.
Simpson, I swear she does.
She
I
says-
watched it too.
She said Lordy Lord.
I'm sure she did.
Okay, I'm gonna rewatch all of it and then tell you.
You got that time? No, but I swear she talks like that. I can see where you would come up
Maybe
with
nitty gritty, but Lordy Lord, it was not in that show. I could guarantee you.
that. Okay.
I think the show was in the 90s or early 2000s, and it's so cute. It's an old show.
You know what I started
so
watching?
maybe I don't know.
Viking Valhalla, something like that.
I've heard of it. A lot of people are obsessed. Is it good?
I don't know. I watched 2 episodes. I'm watching it with somebody, so I can't just watch it alone.
Gotcha.
And I watched 2 episodes last week, and that's kind of the only show. Actually, no. I also watched the '70s show because, like, they did
That 90s show.
the '90s, that '70s or the '90s.
90s.
They called it the '90s.
Yeah, it's based off the
This-
90s.
Okay,
It's like,
but it's based on the '70s
It's-
show.
yeah, but it's a sequel.
Yes.
So it's that 90s show because
Yes.
it's in the 90s.
I watched 3-4
I'm
episodes.
confused.
I think if you watch it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And then I watched 3-4 episodes and I really liked it, but then I got bored because I wasn't seeing the originals as much in the
Yeah.
they're not too involved.
They're
so.
not going to show up. I think they only showed up in the first episode.
And I really was excited to see them show up.
Yeah.
But I just love it. I love
Yes.
it.
I liked it too. The only thing that it's like, and I've seen it a lot, is that 70s show used to be on the Fox News, so they had more like liberty to do stuff. And then
True.
this one, I think it's like a different network. I don't know which one. So there have to be a little bit more
Netflix,
calmer.
yeah.
I don't know why, because there's crazy stuff on Netflix.
Yeah, true. Maybe
True.
because they're kids. They're teenagers.
They never cared. Euphoria's teenagers.
It's true. True.
Yeah.
I really don't know then why
Yeah.
they're a little bit more conservative on it.
Yeah.
True. They weren't on the '70s show, the original one.
True.
Mm.
Maybe they're just trying to be more lighthearted. I've been seeing that like so many shows have been so hard to watch. Like they trigger people, they bring up so much realness that maybe they just want to.
Yeah. But that's the kind of shows that I really like to watch. If you don't get to me,
Yes.
I don't like watching. I don't get involved. Like I get bored.
Yeah.
So I just stop watching and don't finish the series. But if it's something that catches me and catches my feelings and, you know, I can't just stop watching, then this is how I know I'm going to finish this series for sure.
But there's just some people that can't handle having that much like emotion and drama and stuff.
Yeah. I feel like some people go and watch TV to get their head out of reality, so they don't want to also get involved emotionally with anything. They just want something to entertainment.
Yeah.
Period. Don't want to get
Lightheartedness. Yeah.
which understood to each
oh,
his
yeah.
own basically.
True. And there's a lot of shows that are like that, you know? So it's just, it depends. But yeah.
Yeah. What else are you watching? Are you watching anything?
I'm watching you.
Me? Or you?
The show.
The show you?
Yeah.
Did they release a new one?
Yes.
When?
Season 4 just came out like 2 days ago.
Oh my god, I love you.
I love you. Have you seen you? Have you seen it? You've never heard of it?
Never
Oh,
watched
Still,
it.
number 1 and 2 were my favorite.
good.
It's just because it's like, from what I heard, it sounds psychotic. So I'm
That's why I like it.
is. Yeah.
That's why I like it.
That's
Yeah.
the whole point.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
I
Like-
just love it because like I love Penn. He's so fine.
He's
to
such a
me.
good actor.
But he's
Oh my
such a
God.
good actor. Like you would really think that this man is psychotic.
Yes.
Like, you know?
He is perfect for the role. Like, no, I cannot imagine any other person but him for that role. And he plays it so casually. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm just being me.
That's
And it's so scary because like he's really crazy, but you're like, no, he's doing
I love you.
exactly like he does. No, you're misinterpreting it.
But that's what scary about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like he's doing all this. And
you
we still have
see him
emotional
as a good guy.
Yes.
Like, yeah. It's
okay.
so
Okay,
crazy.
don't spoil it because now I
No,
kind of want to watch
Simsim
it.
is gonna watch it and she's
kinda
gonna get
wanna watch
hooked.
it.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's so
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Let
You
me
know.
graduate first. And then
She's like, I have
Yeah.
so many watching right now.
yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely recommend it.
But
Yeah, guys, if you ever want to watch something, go watch You. And she said 2 days ago, season 4, right? Season 4
So you
got
can
released.
binge, Yeah.
Binge watch it.
Is it a lot of episodes or is it like 8, 10? Same?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a long episodes each season.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being long.
Okay.
What else? I want to think about what I really want to talk about today.
I know I wanted to talk about like influencers using people for their content without their permission or like just any regard to them. So like this thing came out where it's this guy, he's has a lot of followers on TikTok, and he goes and gives random strangers like flowers and stuff, right? So this one went viral with this older woman, like she was just eating alone, having lunch, and he goes and like hides the phone, right, and goes and gives her flowers and records it, and she's like, oh, like thank you so much or whatever. And in the comments they're like, oh, she's such a lonely old woman, like who knows the last time that she got flowers. And she went on the news and was like, I'm not lonely. Like, yeah, I'm fine, I have a husband, I'm married, he gives me flowers. Like why, like, this person is creating a fake narrative about me, posting me without my permission, like, and then making a profit out of it too, you know?
I think it should be illegal.
It should.
It should be illegal
definitely
to do that, because I watch so much content where somebody is using somebody. Like, hey, asking them questions, you know, like they do that mostly like in public busy areas where the whole content is just random people being asked random questions, or having an act done in front of them and like recording their reaction. Why?
It's frustrating. To some people really do not, like, they love being private and they don't want to be out there, and you using that just to get views without their permission. If you have their permission, it's totally fine. But if you don't, then that's a little bit messed up. And in a lot of countries, they're taking action toward that. Like, I know this past week back home in Iraq, they started actually caring too much about what you say on social media. I understand that there is a freedom of speech, but there is limits to it, you know? You cannot just be saying everything about everybody and recording everybody and putting it out there, because some people are not okay with that. And some influencers are actually being taken to like police stations and being questions about what are they doing in different countries, because you're giving a bad image about your people,
community as a whole.
Yes. You're not caring how all of what you're saying is affecting other people. You're only caring about yourself
and the numbers that you're hitting.
Which is crazy, and it's not even entertaining to me.
It's not.
There is zero morals, like, nowadays. There's nothing, no respect for.
And I understand that you can definitely do that the right way. You can do all that, get your footage, go ask the person, hey, I'm sorry I did this without your consenting to this. Is it okay to put it on social media? Let them see it.
Literally.
And they make the judgment and allow you not go edit it and do whatever you want and then put it on social media without consent. Because the whole content of your whole page is just other people. You're barely even putting yourself out there. So basically, the whole numbers, the whole social media things, and the whole money that you're making from ads, revenues, and views, you're making it because of people, not you. And without their consent. That's no, absolutely no. It's not okay.
Actually, another one, they just put up a sign at my gym, and it says like, you shouldn't be recording anybody. Like, you can record yourself, obviously, working out, but don't record anybody else. And if you do, you can get your membership terminated, or they'll call the police. And I'm so excited about it because this girl, actually, she posted a TikTok like, oh, this guy was so creepy, he kept like looking at me and blah blah blah, and like she posted a video. And y'all, I'm a girl's girl for real, but
yeah, you are.
That guy was not being creepy. Like, he was being normal, like, at the gym, like, or maybe he had some interest in you. There's nothing wrong.
There is nothing
with that,
wrong
like
with
a guy
girl
having interest in you.
Yeah.
And so she like, a lot of people, because in the video, like, he's not doing anything wrong. And in the video, a lot of people were like, he's not doing anything, and she's like, oh, it's just a vibe, you guys don't get it, you weren't there. And it was just like, your vibe can also be wrong.
True.
Literally. You know, so like, you're posting this man who didn't consent to you posting him. You don't know him or his life, like, so
and you don't know if your vibe and the story that you made up is actually true, because he didn't walk up to you, did not say anything random to you, did not do anything. a look has so many meanings.
Yes,
Really, a
literally.
look has
Exactly.
so much
So-
meanings. For
Yeah.
you to go and bash somebody, he could have kids, he could have family, he could be looking at you thinking about something that he's gonna do today, not you. You know what I
He
mean?
might even like the way you work out. Like, there's so many reasons. So it's just like,
Likes your
stop. Just
outfit for his
stop.
girlfriend. You
If
never know.
To
Literally.
me, like, if it was really bothering you, go and tell someone in the facility to like,
Or
talk
tell
to-
him, how can I help
yes,
you?
or like,
No, for real. Like, if that happens, like, go ask for help, and instead of you filming it,
and then posting it on social media
yes,
later. Like,
who's gonna help you then?
why are you doing it? Honestly.
I agree because I do social media, and I know if somebody is in my footage, they might get annoyed. You know what I mean? So I try not to have people's faces recognized in my videos that they could have a problem with. You know, if somebody watches this, it'd be like, oh, I didn't want to be in your video. Why did you put me? You know what I mean? So I understand how frustrating that is, and you can definitely create like content for social media without hurting anyone's privacy.
Yes.
You can 100% do that, and people would still love you, watch you if they're interested. But you walking up to other people and taking their privacy away from them is not cool.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's only going to hurt you in the future, and you're not going to be happy about it. So
Another thing that actually like gets on my nerves is when certain influencers go to people that actually need help, homeless people,
and film it.
and film it. You have to understand that this person, if you tell them, I need you to jump out of this bridge and I'll give you $100, they're gonna do it because they need that $100. To you, $100 is nothing.
Obviously.
To them, they will do anything. So deep down, they will feel some type of way of you filming it, but they're just gonna be like, okay, just film it. I need the money.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't have food. I don't have clothes. I'm cold out here. And I truly believe that if you really need to help somebody, you don't need to put it on camera. Some people do it so that they can influence other people to help out. But you can do it in other ways. You can raise a fundraiser and collect the money and actually prove it to people with a footage that their money went to this
Yes.
specific shelter or something like that. But you filming people and humiliating them in some type of way is also messed up. You should just give without actually having to show the entire world that you're, giving.
True.
Oh no, it's just
See, in that, I totally understand, but at least they're giving consent. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't like it when you are putting somebody without consent. Like, ask. What's wrong with asking? Even if they got into your footage and you like it and you really want to share it, ask them, hey, I really like what you said here. I would like to put it on my social media. Is that fine? For that woman to have to go to the news and explain herself, did she really have to go through all that if he didn't put her, giving her flowers out and about? Like, imagine what she has to go through. Like,
literally.
she didn't ask for any of that.
She probably lived private her entire life and
Yeah.
was so happy with it. And somebody out of nowhere, now that she's like, I don't know how old is she, but 70, 80, whatever.
Yes.
Now she has
To go and
to
explain
go
herself.
through the thoughts that everybody knows her because she went viral
Yeah.
about something that she never understood because they don't understand social media.
Yeah.
And it's just,
I was also listening to somebody. They say that most people that do story time on TikTok is made up. Absolutely made up. Like they
I
would
could see
pick
that.
something and it's try to basically think about a narrative that catches people, and then it's just a lie, and they get views. That's it. For me, it's like, bro, what's the point of getting views? Yes, I know you get paid for views, but you really don't make a lot of money from views. You make money from sponsorships. If companies do not want to work with you, you will not be an influencer, period. You're just going to be a character, a public person that is putting content out there and just collecting numbers. Companies would not want to work with you. What's the point of that? Like,
I think those people are changing social media so much because I feel like influencers are just, or used to be just that, influencing people, and like, their job kind of is to sell,
to work with the brands,
right,
and
to
sell
sell
and make
things.
sponsorships.
But
Yes.
like now it's just all these people being fake, like we talked about, what's her name, Michaela, like, and it's just like annoying. I don't know how to
It
explain
makes
it. Like,
people wonder who to trust.
who to
What
tru-
what's
exactly.
this? Is this a joke?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like it's making it harder for people that are actually out there doing genuine, sharing genuine stories or life, like, you know, they want to share.
I seriously barely go on social media now. Like even my Instagram tells me how much time I'm spending on social media. It's like an hour or two every day. Seriously, like and Instagram is kind of the only social media platform that I use basically. And I also use YouTube, but YouTube is for videos or like listening to podcasts and things like that. And it does involve my work, but I still go so minimum. Like just seriously do my job and leave. That's it. Because the more you know about social media, the more people are doing it every day. Like you see at least 5, 6 people are doing social media. The more you like, okay, what am I looking at though? You know what I mean? It's like it
It's not
becomes very
adding to your
normal.
day. It's not
Exactly.
adding-
It-
I actually saw somebody on TikTok and was like, how many more Get Ready With Me's am I going to have to watch in my life? It's just getting so exhausting of watching the same thing over and over again.
There's no creativity as much as it used to be, you know? And I feel like personally, I don't know about y'all, but personally, I am guilty of spending so much time on Instagram. I feel like it's the only way of me getting away from the things that I really need to do. It's like a little nice break, but it's so addicting. It is very addicting. And I was watching a podcast of J. Cole, and I just love his mindset of thinking that if he has something that feels like it's pulling him toward that, he thinks of it as an addiction, which is very, very, valid. And he was saying that if you're watching too much on things on social media, it affects your mindset and your mood for the entire day, because you're just like, if you see too many negative things, even though you were not in those situations and you were not involved in any of this, it's literally going to shift your whole mindset and you would not want to do anything for the entire day. And if you watch too many positive things then, and you have not accomplished those things, then you feel like you are not good enough.
down, yeah.
And that you're never going to accomplish these things, and you're never going to be that pretty, and you're never going to, own that car, that house, and so on and so
There's
forth.
like an exchange of energy, even
Literally.
though it's on your screen.
Yes. And if you cut that, that tie between you and that addiction, then you start being a lot more productive. And I try it sometimes. I don't I don't mess around with my phone for an entire day, and I feel so much better. Like
You feel
my
at peace.
mentally stable, and I feel at peace. And I can do a lot. I can be a lot more productive than just being on my phone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I totally agree with that. Because, like, I used to go on my phone when I first wake up, right? And then I would say in the past 4 months, 3 months, I seriously reach to my phone and go on social media after 6-7 hours after I wake up. I'm like, I don't care.
That's good.
I'm gonna make my morning and settle my energy and know how my day is gonna go and build it up without any external energy, affecting my mood. Because the first hours of your day is the most important. It's really gonna set up your mood for the rest of the day. So you need to not allow external thoughts, external realities to affect on your own reality. Watching somebody at the beach when you first wake up, but you're not at the beach, you just fucking woke up. You know what I mean? So watching somebody cooking, but you just woke up. You watching somebody do something, but you're not doing it. So you're basically watching some other human being reality and
Literally.
instead of yours.
For real.
You're getting involved in somebody's reality instead of yours. So that's not healthy. It will never be healthy at any stage. But we live in a world where we are on social media. This is how we communicate. This is how we get involved in life. So it's not wrong to be on it, but just don't let it affect your reality.
Yeah, consume all of your thoughts.
Although, like, I do think, like, sometimes it could also be positive. Like, I don't think it can always be wrong. Like, if I see, like, if I woke up at 7 and I saw someone wake up at 5 and go to the gym and everything, like, it's inspiring to me. It's not, but I have also seen a lot of people take it in a very negative way, because they're like, oh, well, they're not showing the reality of, like, sometimes they don't wake up at 5. But if that's inspiring and that's the kind of content that other people like to see, I don't think there's anything wrong with it either, you know?
Yes, there's also, of course, there's good and bad to everything. In my, like, inner peace, this is how I make peace with myself, is to not live anybody's reality but mine. Yeah. The minute I start not doing good with that and actually go on my phone early in the morning and do anything, it's just, I don't enjoy my day as much. I don't enjoy my life and my reality as much for some reason. Even if I'm watching the happiest things on social media, it's just not normal with my inner peace. It's just, it affects me. I don't know why. So this is why I took it on myself, and I'm like, no, this is not going to happen. And it really did shift so much in my life to not be on social media as much. Even though I still post every day, I still do so much on social media, I'm still active, but I just don't watch, you know?
I think that there's kind of like a new shift to social media, because at first I feel like when it was just like to share and share and share, and it wasn't like a social thing. It was more like a way to kind of like create some sort of like personality online. And now I feel like it's finally becoming where, like, if I post something and somebody comments, I'm gonna reply. Like, it's like an actual social thing. Like, I want to see what my friends are doing, my close friends. I've actually been doing this thing where it's like, if I notice somebody post on my social media, and I think, like, if this person were to get engaged, would I congratulate them? And if I say to myself, no, I wouldn't, then I unfollow them. Like, I'm just,
if there is no way for you to communicate with them, don't see any value in having a communication, then why are, you know, unless, like, they're an inspo.
Exactly. Like, if fashion inspo, I love fashion inspo, things like that. And other podcasters, I love to see like what they're doing.
That's different.
It's inspiring to me. It's not yes, it's draining sometimes, but it's not
as
making
bad.
me exactly. Yes.
I think everything in moderation is fine. Everything. You can do the most extreme things, but if you do it in moderation, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's completely fine. But yeah, that's social media, I guess. It's never gonna die. Social media is a business, really.
Yes, it is.
It's a world within itself. We are doing what we're doing because of social media. You know, we are able to share what we want to share because of social media. So I have so much respect and value for social media. But again, people need to use it correctly. We have tools. We just need to know how to use them correctly for them to work with us.
Yeah.
That's how I think about it.
Yeah. Totally. 100%.
I agree.
Yeah. We were talking about a rapper, Blueface, right? Blueface, right. And
Christian Rock.
Yeah, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or baby mama. We don't know. For real. And me and Simpson were talking about it. Elsie doesn't really know much of this drama, which really I didn't know much till it was a big drama and it was hitting some news that I'm usually watching about pop culture. And basically their relationship is the most toxic, and that's because they allowed it to be on social media. Yeah. They were pushing for it to be so toxic and record everything and put it out there just so they can get clout. Like, I don't understand what is the point of bad clout.
It's because it brings them.
It brings what?
Let me tell you, they're both artists. They're both rapper.
Yeah.
Now if you're so involved in their personal life, when they create a song, like
you
they
might
drop
listen.
Okay. And you want to know the tea because that's how rappers do. They spill the tea through their poems. Yeah. But they don't understand that this type of rap is not really appreciated because I already know every single thing about your life. And I am sorry, but I don't have respect for people that uses other people's emotion and put it out there and then go and do art about it. To me, I like rappers or artists that actually I don't know anything about. And when they drop an album, like Kendrick or J. Cole or whoever, when they drop an album, I kind of now know a little bit about them, but they are still very mysterious.
Yeah.
But to me, in that case, I feel like she is the victim of whatever that he was doing, because before her knowing him, she was a normal kid. And I feel like she loved him so much and she was just very vulnerable with him. And he was using that against her. Yeah. If a girl tells you, or if a person tells you that they love you and they cry and all of that, and you filming it and, you know,
put it out there,
making it go viral. And I'm sure he makes people post it that way to make her seem that she's...
Oh, of course. You can edit so much to make the narrative look so different. Right. That's what's scary about editing footage that some people are having on you, but you don't allow it. It's like they can change the narrative.
Everything. True. And to me, it's just messed up because you really don't love her. Yeah. You're just out here using her emotional attachments to you. And in a bad way. And then he goes, like, that was recently, he was just rapping, and then in the middle of the rap he was like, well, she's pregnant, but I don't know if it's my baby. Or why would you be with someone if you don't really trust them that way? You know, it's
for me, it's like, it's just shame on you, bro. Like, this should be very private. Like, what are you saying about you, that she doesn't feel secure with you? She doesn't like you? You're not enough? Is that what you're telling your audience? Like, how does that even look? Okay, even if she's a cheater, even if it's not your baby, why would you even say that in public? Like, it looks bad on both ends. It's not just one end, because it's a relationship that she's having with you. You are in that relationship. You are involved.
But that just tells you something about him, that he does not even have respect for himself.
Exactly.
Not only her. Yeah. You don't respect yourself. You don't want to show to the people that you are in a healthy relationship. You just want to stay toxic. Yeah. And make money out of that.
I feel like his career is done. Really. Sometimes drama, if you take everything, yes, it's heated, numbers are high, but then after the heat is gone,
true,
his career could be gone. Because in rap community, I feel like you have to have so much pride. You have to be very strong. Like, for me, this is how I view rappers. It's like, they have to be strong. They have to be respected, authentic. They've proud, you know? Otherwise, what are you going to rap about?
Literally. Like, I would not be connected to all of your poems and all whatever that you're saying, because I don't feel like it's real.
Yeah. Rap has to add strength to you, or makes you feel like what they're feeling. You know, if it's just a drama.
And if you are in a toxic relationship without you wanting to, because some people are, you would not want to listen to negative stuff. Yes. You would want something that gives you hope that one day you're going to get out of this and be strong. True. And that's everything about rap, that it motivates you to, you know, do something. So true. It's powerful. And it's just, it bothers me when people misuse it. Yeah. Just to make money out of it. But yeah.
Again, not every rapper is actually a rapper. Some of them they just make music.
Hell no.
Yeah, exactly. This is why there are legends and there are rappers that just come in and out.
Literally.
But I feel like in the past, like 5-6 years, we've seen a lot of female rappers, and I love it.
Oh,
I love it. Some of them are great.
I think the only rap I listen to is women.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I love the fact that it feels so good that they're saying whatever they want, no matter what it is.
And it's deep.
It is. And it's so hard for women to say our thoughts, because we get judged so much. And it feels so good to see those girls are like actually saying
things
whatever
that
is in
other
their
girls
mind.
living.
Yes. And actually they're saying things that we wish to
say out loud.
Yes. And it feels great. And also, it actually feels great to see other male rappers supporting it. It's so nice.
I know. I love it.
In any type of art, actually, if you just see the support, it's It's beautiful.
For me, my favorite type of music is actually
Same.
rap
Same.
and R&B. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Sometimes country.
Uh,
Very weird, huh?
Get
Really,
outta here.
sometimes I really do like country,
I love
which is
country.
very
it's
rare.
Preference.
I
Yeah.
love
It's
country.
preference. I don't. I don't.
Yeah,
No,
I do.
I don't like it, but it's just preference.
It's bubbly. It's happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's emotional
Not me.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, Thuraya really like when we hang out.
It's rap.
Yeah, we just be like,
Yes.
Head bopping.
yeah. Have y'all seen this video of a dog? A dog and his owner, and they just play rap, and they're just like, just jamming.
That's me and Simpson.
That's me and Thuraya in the front seat, just
So true.
for real.
So true.
But yeah, it's fun. Okay, what type of other music? Well, Elsie, what other music do you?
My main genre is R&B. It just makes
Yeah.
me like, it's so soothing to me. It's so
Chill.
nice. It sounds beautiful. I can relate. I love it.
Mhm.
Other than R&B though, I listen to country and but mostly Spanish music in Spanish, like
Hell
and
yeah.
any like cumbia, any type of Spanish music. I listen to it because it tends to my emotional self. Like
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
Guys, if you don't know, I love Spanish. The language, I'm obsessed with Spanish. The minute I landed in the United States, I started learning English and Spanish together. This is how toxic Spanish
really
is on
good
me.
at
I love Spanish.
And her
Seriously.
Spanish, I don't know about now. I haven't heard you speak Spanish in a while, but it used to be so good.
Yo hablo un poquito.
She'll pick up on it
Yeah.
super fast.
See,
Thuraya will
Yes,
pick up on it super
yes,
fast.
for sure.
You're really good.
Like there was a time though where I would talk to her and she would understand every single thing that I was saying.
yeah.
Every single thing.
Yeah.
I had that time, yes. I would seriously, I would have conversations with people in Spanish only, no problem. I haven't practiced in such a long time, but like I just have that love. I don't understand why. I didn't even think about Spanish before landing in the
It
US.
connects back to Arabic. There is so much similarities.
I didn't know all that.
But
I think we
you'll
talked
feel
about
it.
this,
But you feel
that
it.
like
Yeah.
And the grammar and the structure of the language, it's similar. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think we talked about this
Yeah.
before where it's like you don't feel completely comfortable with English, but there's just something about Spanish that relates back to your native language.
Definitely.
Obviously,
Could
you
be.
know?
That's how I
what it
feel.
is. Yeah.
I'm not fluent in Spanish at all. Like I can communicate and
But
get
you
myself out of
understand as well.
situations. I
Yes.
understand way more than speak, but I feel so much connected to the language more than English. And I actually, when I started first learning it, I was learning it way faster than I was learning English because I was so interested in it, and it connects a lot back to my language. But I don't know. English is just not the language for
Oh
me.
my gosh, I was literally watching
really
this video
isn't.
and it was so crazy because it was like no means no, yeah means yes, right? And then it's like no, yeah means what? Like yes, and then yeah, no means no, and then it was like
So true.
like like all these little different things, and I'm like, how can somebody learn this? Like there's so much
Confusing.
slang,
Yeah.
Yes.
So much.
slang in it. and-
I don't. The slang part I actually like, but like formal English, me writing things and speaking it formally, and I'm sorry, I do not like it.
But also English
It's
does
too
not
much.
rhyme. It's not it's not a language that
flows.
flows.
Yes.
Spanish does.
Oh, hell yeah.
Latin does. Like most of Latin languages do really flow so soft. Maybe French doesn't, but like
But it's
Italian.
still it's still
It
there's
does, yes,
actually
yeah, it does.
French
Okay.
does a lot. Yeah, I mean I don't speak French,
I
but
speak a
when
little, oui.
oui oui, but croissant.
Girl,
that's about it.
That's it. Only those two words.
Yeah, but Spanish I love. Even in music, I listen to Spanish music and I would have to go and read the
she's
lyrics.
literally like, what is she saying? What is she
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, girl.
Sometimes I really go to read the whole lyrics in English. So whenever I'm listening to it, I'm like, okay, I can relate. Seriously, because I like the language. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, when you like the language, you learn it way faster than a language if you don't really mess with it. But
Yeah, true.
yeah.
Also, English is very important. Everyone speaks English. This is
Yeah.
why we don't feel like
It's so
it's something
universal.
because the whole entire world speaks English. So it's like, okay,
True.
I want to talk in a way where it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I think because it really is easy to learn.
English is.
It's
I
not,
think-
to me. It's not. It
Really?
was not. But just because I really hated it.
She was like, I don't want to learn.
I
because,
did not
like,
want to learn it at all.
I just think compared to other languages, it's easier. Like we don't have pronouns like that. Like objects don't have pronouns. You know.
yes,
and
yeah.
things
The
like that.
structure of the grammar, it is. It is
it's
easier.
simple.
But it's just not enjoyable for me.
Yeah, I get that.
So, and it's been like what 11 years, and I still don't.
Yeah, she's like, I don't care.
Yeah, I literally like sometimes I find like new words and I'm like, I'll just find it again later. Like, I don't care. I got to this point. I swear I'm not kidding. I'm like, I go to the dictionary and I find it and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna put it in my head. Actually, I just find it later on.
I'll come across it again.
Later.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I don't care for it. But yeah.
Y'all, speaking of language, I am kind of conflicted because I wanted to go to Greece for my birthday. And
Go.
I'm so scared because I don't even know how to say hello in Greek.
Girl,
Me either.
it's a touristy area.
But to me,
They
like I
speak
love feeling
English.
connected to like the people that live where I'm going, not the tourists. You know, like I don't want to be a tourist.
She doesn't
even
want
though
to be
I
a
am
tourist. She wants to be involved in the
Yes.
community.
Okay, but you can pick up on languages. Barcelona, they speak Catalan. They don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And I did not know a word in Catalan. Okay, yeah, it's pretty like there is similarities, but there's a lot of differences too.
Mm.
And I picked up on it. You don't. Knowing you will pick up on stuff, and you would feel connected at some point. And people, Greek people. Well, I met a few people. They're so nice.
Yes,
they're
they are
very friendly.
nice. Yeah.
I'm sure they can speak English as well.
Oh,
very
they
well.
do. They do.
Yeah.
Very well. All the people that I've met, they all speak English very well.
But then
Okay.
that's why I'm still in the dilemma of like, should I just go to like, I understand French pretty well, and like I speak it a little bit, or Italian, like I speak Spanish. I kind of understand Italian, not that well.
I
so
did a little
I feel
bit,
like
so.
I could get by easier, especially because I might go alone. Like I'm
Or not.
or not.
Maybe.
It depends on Thuraya right now.
Depends if I can
So-
go.
I'm just like, what do I do?
What? Okay, let me ask you this: which place would you really want to go to? Forget the
I want to
language.
go to all of them.
Okay, but one place for real.
I think it's because they've all been on my bucket list.
Yes,
I think
but which one is like? I knew Spain was like number one.
I think it would definitely be Italy. But then
Then go. That's what matters. It's not the language. You want to go to Italy. Go, but I would just say that if you go, it would be better for you to be with someone rather than you being alone.
Yeah, because Italy, because Sim has been to Italy, and she's like, "Don't go alone."
Men are womanizers in there.
You know,
I mean, it's okay.
I'm
if
not
it's a
even mad.
stereotype, it's fine.
No. I'm saying like yes, like
Yeah.
oh my God, Lordy Lord.
Wow.
Like,
stop.
I'm never gonna stop. This word is embedded in my head, but yes, like you can't like if there is a girl, they sexualize women so much, and it's just very disrespectful. I did not enjoy that part.
Yeah.
And
I've heard a lot of people say that Italy is not what you think it is. I mean, it's beautiful views, but the culture and the community is not what you think it is. It's
See, so hearing that
it's
makes
not
me
that
wanna go to
perfect. Yeah.
listen, like it's another country, so I totally respect the culture, and
Of
I was
course.
expecting it to be different.
Of course.
And I already kind of knew a little bit of the culture things because to a certain point, it's a little bit close to the Middle Eastern culture. And that is, that's normal. But there is certain parts that I really did not like that, just men out there are just very
Throwing
disrespectful.
words left and right at women.
It's just not disrespectful. The way
and
they
we're
look,
not used to that here.
we're not.
No.
We're not really. Let me tell you
Really,
this.
in the United States, we're
Yeah.
not used to
To
walking
it being-
in the
yes.
street and being catcalled.
It's
Yes.
No.
very
No.
rare.
If I was, let me be very honest. If I was back home and I had went to Italy, it would be completely different
Yes.
because there is a little bit of similarities.
Yes.
But being in the US and how the law is, if a man says something,
Yeah.
like you are not gonna
Get
go
away
by,
with
you
it.
get away with it at all. So there, it was just very frustrating. But I went with two of my friends,
So you were safe.
and we felt safe, all of us together. But compared to Spain, to Barcelona, when I went first time by myself, I felt so safe. Well, certain incidents happened, and
Yeah.
you know, I had things to protect me with me and all of that, but unless it was super late and I'm going back in the metro or something, yeah, I felt a little bit unsafe. But most of the time, I felt super safe, and the people are a lot much respectful, and the system is a lot much smoother. Like the transportation and everything is a lot nicer than it is in Italy. Let me just put it that way. Italy, there's not much of a law. It's just everything can happen at any moment.
Yeah, and so I think that's also like if I do end up going alone, or like if Thuraya is only with me for a little bit, like will I be comfortable? I don't want to go all the way over there and not be able to do what I want to do.
True.
Yes.
Oh, I hate that feelings when you want to do something, but then you
Me
can't do it
too.
because people are making you feel uncomfortable.
Yes, me
That's
too.
for
I
me
can't.
eats
Yeah.
me up. Like, no. And sometimes I try to fight myself and do the things,
like I'm
but
like
then
it's in my head, but it's
yeah.
like no, it's not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like if anything happens, you're only gonna blame yourself because you already
Exactly.
thought about it too much. You know? Yeah.
Unless you go to an island, like when we went to Amalfi, and it was like a farm basically. It was so cute.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
And we had like neighbors that were super old, and they would get us fruit and stuff. It was so cute.
So cute.
But we did not interact with many people for a long time, and that was beautiful because like, I like to be alone,
Yeah.
left alone.
Yeah.
So, and you too. So
Yes.
I know you'll.
No, because honestly, my goal,
have
I
to
just
be-
want to sit by a huge, beautiful
Yeah.
lake, a body of water with
Yeah.
a nice view with a book. Like,
If that's the case,
know?
you'll have the peace of mind that you want. You just have to be careful and go back home early, not when it's late and stuff like that. But if I would not do like Rome and all of that
Yeah.
places. Florence was actually very, very. I felt very safe in Florence. It
it's
was
not
nice.
like I don't want to be like touristic spots don't get my attention. Like I don't want to do the basic things
Yeah.
that everybody does when they go. Like I want to do what I like to do,
Mm-hmm.
no matter where I am.
I feel you. But yeah.
Totally. I feel like you need to think about that and
I
see which one
know.
you go.
Please, like, leave comments and tell me what to do.
Vote down.
I promise, I'm easily influenced.
Not really.
No, not really. At the end of the day, you'll do what
She's
you
like,
want.
I'll see what is out there, but like at the end of the day, I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah, that's Elsie, literally.
That's funny.
But yeah.
But I love people like telling, like, you know, they're like when people care and they're like, yeah, like you should totally do this, or like you like this, so you should do this. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I really take it into consideration. Like, I love it.
I feel you. What other places y'all have on the bucket list?
To be honest with you, South America.
Oh yeah.
For me, every single part of South America is in my interest. Cuba, Colombia, Argentina, Brazil.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sure I'm missing a lot of those places. But these are like Cuba is kind of my number one. I don't know why, but I
Same.
don't know anything about Cuba, by the way. Probably 1%, 2%, but I really want to go and see because in movies and in like on TV, it's like very vintage and old, and
Yes.
it's preservative.
That's
So
what I
I'm
like about it.
I want to go and see it before it changes.
Yeah.
Because I know it might change in the future.
Yeah.
You know, it might, I don't know, change it
Definitely.
from the
Yeah.
vintage
Yeah.
looking
Yeah,
kind of city. So Cuba is kind of my number one. And if I can go, I would go to Cuba. But I think we can as Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
and it's a very
getting
short
better
flight.
lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Miami to Cuba. So Cuba is number one. And then Brazil. I want to go to Brazil. So these two places in South America, I really, really want to go.
Yeah. To me, it went in order the order that I wanted it to go. So I always wanted it to do Spain first, and then Italy and Brazil.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't think Brazil is gonna be in the order. I might mess up the order a little bit, but I really want to go to Brazil, and I wish I went when it was the World Cup.
Yeah.
I would have lost my shit. It was like soccer time. But I think Japan is.
Oh, Japan.
I want to go so bad.
I think that's we were saying that was where we were gonna go together.
Japan is
Like,
and if we don't end up
soon.
going, I'm literally gonna block y'all. Like no joke. We need to go.
For me, it's like anywhere that I've never been is gonna be something that I'm interested in.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
but
for
like
sure.
it's something that
Yeah.
is always
Completely different,
that
yeah.
you always wanted it to. Definitely Japan and Egypt. Oh my
Oh,
god!
I've been telling you to take me.
Literally, where I might go next year.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I think
you're coming with me.
yeah, for sure.
I really want to go to Egypt. Oh my god.
The reason why I want to go with Simsim or like Thuraya is because like you all understand they speak Arabic.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So like I feel like we can immerse more in their culture, you
yes.
know, than
It's
like,
always like that. It's always the
Yes.
case. If you have somebody that knows about the culture,
Yes.
it's just your whole experience is more
Yes.
eye-opening because
Literally.
they'll tell you what to notice other than you going with no previous knowledge, no
Literally, yeah.
anything.
it's more enjoyable.
Exactly.
That's why
No
I want to
guide.
take y'all to Guatemala
Exactly.
because I'm
it's more
like,
enjoyable like that.
Yeah, true.
I can take y'all to the deep
Everything,
roots
yeah,
exactly.
of the country,
Sure.
you know.
And I feel like we will have fun if we go to Egypt. First of all, they're the funniest Arabs out there.
Yeah.
They're
love that.
so nice. Like they're super, super friendly. They're so nice. And honestly,
Like it's a stereotype about
yeah,
Egyptians.
yeah,
it's
it is.
like they're
And
funny.
it's a beautiful
nice.
story.
Nice.
Stereotype.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
such a nice stereotype.
And also, I want to go there just to eat hamam mahshi, which is like stuffed pigeons. But not those nasty pigeons out there. But like, yes. And it's so... I don't know. I've always seen it in movies and series, and it looks so good. So
Again, food.
Oh, it all goes down.
yes.
That's
the
Oh my god.
number
That's
one
the
reason.
first thing that I think about when I go to a new place. I literally look at their food.
True, because I really want some Greek hummus.
Yeah. Oh well. I still think Arab hummus is
I'm not a prejudice towards any hummus. I love it all.
but no, they got and the salads.
Oh my god, it looks so fresh and beautiful
It's
with
so
the cheese.
good.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yes,
too picky with
definitely.
food. I would eat anything. Just the views. For me, I like the experience. I want to be like, ooh, what's going on? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, food is
Yes.
definitely important. But like
Definitely.
the views, the experience.
Yes. Me growing up, I would go to Guatemala all the time, Mexico every once in a while too. And like I would feel so comfortable because my family's from there and I speak the language. So I'm super excited for this trip. It's the first time I'm going somewhere where I wouldn't know how to communicate, and I feel like it's going to make me uncomfortable in the best way.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really good. I guarantee you, it will
I'm
have so much
excited.
fun.
And then I love people and I love learning about culture, different cultures and stuff. So I know it's going to be wherever I end up going, it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, just be careful and you'll have the best time of your life. I'm so excited for you.
Yes. It's going to be her 25th birthday trip.
26th.
25th or 26th?
I'm turning 25.
What you were
I'm turning 25.
Why am I so confusing about this? Like I thought you were gonna turn 25 and she's gonna turn 26. No, like seriously, till now. Until now.
Thuraya, I was crying
Because she was going to turn.
because I was like not literally crying, but like very sad that I'm turning 25. What you mean?
I don't know, guys. Is age important?
No.
Because I
it's
don't
not.
know.
To me,
No.
I've never cared about it, but this year is about to be important. I'm
Because
about to have
you're
a heart
turning 20.
attack.
Me too, because I'm like, okay, now I'm closer to 30 than 20. I got to get it together.
Stop. I'm literally like stressing the hell out.
But I don't want to care
I
about
really
age.
stopped counting. I like the minute I turned, I don't know, 22, 23, I was like, I don't know.
I'm
what
in my
age-
20s.
Yeah. I'm in my
I never
20s, I don't
cared
care.
for age. It's
Yeah.
just 25 seems weird. I don't know. It's just that year. And I feel like 26 is just going to be normal. I don't care. I'm going to go back to I don't care. It's just 25.
25 is
Yeah.
important.
And also, I'm crazy with numbers. So numbers mean certain things. to me,
Gotcha.
You know?
And I really was thinking that Elsie is going on this trip because it's 25 and she really wants to do something
No.
for her
For
25th.
25th, I went to Cancun.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
true. I
It
totally
was so
forgot.
nice. And I went by myself too.
Yeah. It was fun.
It was such a good time.
Yes.
Oh, 26
I love
is
going on
great
trips.
too.
Yeah. Okay. Just to end it off with, I really just want to say something. Travel by yourself. Do things by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Life is too... I was watching a video yesterday and the girl said life is too short.
Yes.
Stop waiting for people to make plans with you. If you want to go skydiving and you're waiting for your friends to do it with you, you might wait 10 years and you don't do it. Go do it by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Spend a lot of time alone to understand yourself and love your own company. And, you know,
Things will fall
book
into
that
space.
trip
Yep.
and
Yes.
have fun. And
I agree.
yeah.
And it's like, it's not even that it's hard. Like I went to Cancun the first night. It was like all by myself, and I swear I cried a little bit. Like,
But it's so much
but
fun.
It's so like you're so. At the end of the day, I was so proud of myself for going. I had a great time. Like it was amazing.
Yeah.
So
And if you can't sit with your own thoughts, then you need to work on that. You know?
for sure.
I agree.
Okay.
You listened to this.
Yeah, good for you.
Simpson just gave you something. If you feel lonely, if you feel that you're waiting on other people to do things, just don't. Just do them.
Literally.
Oh,
Go
I
ahead
thought
and do them.
I thought you were talking about the whole podcast because, like, yeah,
Yeah. No, like as in this.
That's
Yes.
like the last.
Love yourself.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You know, some people don't even go to a restaurant alone. Some
That-
people don't even go to the gym alone. Some people don't even do anything alone. So start baby steps, really baby steps, and then
Yes.
start doing the big things alone. I
That-
totally agree that people should change about that.
That bugs me. When I go to a restaurant to eat by myself, a lot of people just keep looking at me like I'm crazy.
Why? I
I'm
feel like I
like-
see a lot of people.
I'm like, I'm
out
just
there.
literally chilling, eating, and
Yeah.
talking to myself, like in my thoughts. You know?
Yeah.
I love myself.
I read.
I'm cool with it.
I'll go and read.
Yeah, like do whatever.
Yeah.
Or even if you're just drinking a coffee by yourself,
Yeah.
it should be normalized. Normalize
Yes.
it, please.
Yeah. Sit alone, do things alone, and
Yeah.
then you're gonna start doing bigger things alone.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Well, that was it.
We'll
That
see
was
you
it for
guys
today.
next
Thank
week.
y'all so much.
Mwah.
Love you. Bye.